Welcome. As the Flat Earth saga continues, the questions always remain the same, but the biggest one that we all need an answer to is the curve. Or what curve? There isn't a curve to see. Now, according to basic spherical geometrical mathematics, on a curved round ball, the fall off the curve, the farther one travels, is measured miles times 8 inches. Now, contrary to a lot of globular heliocentrism believers, we didn't make this equation up. This is the Pythagorean curve calculator. The order of the Pythagoreans was a secret society, so they were all part of something very secret, let's just say the least. But the curve of the Earth cannot be seen, cannot be found, and cannot be measured. Now, have you ever wondered why they don't teach the curvature in any classroom on the plane? Because if you did, as it says, it fails. Water doesn't curve, guys. Contrary to what popular beliefs were, ships would disappear over the horizon. So the noticeable curve was to be seen and to be believed. Well, we can now put that to bed, because you can get a perfectly good telescope, binoculars, and you can certainly bring that back into view again, disproving that their curve of a ship that's disappearing disappears. So that's at basic sea level. So we can go to the top of mountains and you will not see a curve to the plane. The horizon will always meet the eye and never falls away. Then you can go one step further and go 121,000 feet in the air with weather balloons to hopefully catch this glimpse of the curvature of the Earth. But it's not there. It's not available to see. So when high altitude weather balloons are at 121,000 feet above the plane, there is no curve to see. There is no curve to see on mountain tops. There is no curve to see on sea level. So what are we expected to believe here? That there is a curve? I flew around it. I encourage you on the other side of the screen, the ones who actually doubt that there is a curve and you live on a ball somehow. Well, lighthouses also prove that a spherical ball is impossible because they can be seen from so far away. The salt plains of the Earth, if you was to imagine a ball, it has to curve downward at some point. So if you're one of these people then that believe that we are such a tiny speck that the curve would then be impossible to see, even though it's 25,000 miles in circumference and we can work the equations out, which we've done so many times before, well, even if you was a tiny little ant or a microscopic midge and you had a rocket pack on and flew up, you would eventually see a curvature of the plane, of the globe, but you don't. That's the whole point of why we can put the curvature to bed. Bridges, railways, everything is built on geometrical straight datum lines that are perfectly horizontal and do not account for any type of mathematical curvature to the plane. So if it's not taught in schools, if you can't see it at sea level, if you can't see it at mountain level, if you can't see it at 121,000 feet level, then help me to see the curvature of the Earth. Now, technically, the horizon that we actually observe has got nothing to do with the curvature of the Earth anyway, because the distance of the horizon, the actual vanishing point where the sky appears to touch the ground or sea, is determined largely by the power of our vision. Now, this is proved by the fact that telescopes and zoom cameras will actually increase the distance of the horizon considerably and then bring back the objects into view which are entirely beyond the range of vision to the unaided eye. So higher the optical zoom value of the camera, higher the range of vision. But there will also be a limit to the vision range because of water vapour and such things as dust particles and humidity in the air can significantly reduce that visibility. But the bottom line is the higher you go from the ground, the farther that you can see. But no matter how high you go, the horizon will always be your eye level. The curvature, the fake curvature of this plain Earth that we live on will only be seen when pictures are using GoPro fisheye lens cameras and NASA. Research the flat Earth, guys. You will come across information, science that will be bewildering to your compass. So give it a try. Start to understand something from a scientific point of view, that you do not live on a spinning ball. This was Nee B's slightly shorter uploads on the flat Earth. Subscribe if you're new, hit the little bell so you get new notifications, and I want to wish you a fantastic day, evening or night, and I'll speak to you on the next upload. You guys take care.